This is Amy Maricle with Maricle Counseling in Foxborough, Massachusetts. I'm at foxborougharttherapy.com, and this is the first in a series of videos from my studio where I'll be showing you some of the work that I'm doing personally, and my hope is that I can inspire you to do some of your own artwork at home. So this is some of the art journaling I've been exploring, and I'm exploring some different artistic themes and themes around what I'm experiencing in my life. And as you can see, new growth is one of them, and all the growing pains that comes with that. So you see that here on this page. And anyone who's been following me knows that I've been experimenting with hand-cut stamps. So you can see I've used one here that I've just kind of lined up next to each other, and it really reminds me of maybe tree bark or waves in the ocean. I really like it. And I've used that again over here in a different way, and interlaid that also with Sharpie over text that I had written on here. One of the things that I've been experimenting with in my art journaling recently is I'm someone who really likes to use my art journal as a place to just kind of write and dump out what's on my mind, so just to get it out of me. The only problem is that it leaves kind of a not so exciting looking set of pages in your journal. So I've been really using those as a base and then doing art over them and using it sort of as a texture in some ways. And I've been really enjoying that, the results I've been getting. And so this says I'm learning to shut it down. So just sort of speaking to the theme. Along with new growth, I tend to get very excited and have lots of ideas, and I really need to, well, like many of you, remind myself to slow down, take care of myself, and shut it off at some point. Now on this page, I did the same thing where I had, I've got several pages where I have text, and then I've layered over. This one has Sharpie, metallic marker, and acrylic paints, some more opaque and some more in a wash. And on this page, I've laid over a beautiful handmade paper that's got a bunch of like little spaces in it. And then I've laid in also acrylic, the metallic marker, and some colored pencil. And this is probably my favorite page. This started with the text and then an attempt at a pretty complicated handmade stamp. And the stamp itself didn't come out that great, but when I noticed that when I just kind of layered it and layered it and layered it, the layering created a really neat effect. And to me it looks sort of maybe like cobblestone, or I don't know, somehow spring-like. And then when I started laying in some colors with marker and colored pencil, I really liked the effects I was getting. And as you can see, this one, keeping on theme, says, "Looking for the center. No bad juju." Here's another hand-cut stamp that I was playing with. And on this page, this is something I've been playing with a lot too, is using a palette knife, or you can even use an old credit card or a gift card or something to wipe paint and move it around that way. And anybody who does art knows that when you start to change up the materials you're using, that it can really lead to being a lot more adventurous and coming out with some different things that you wouldn't otherwise. So that has been super, super fun. This is one of my favorite pages too. And this one I bound 2 pages together because I knew I was going to be using so much paint. It was a little heavier and it would need some more strength. And I bound the 2 pages together with this nice heavy handmade paper. And that left me with an impression from the page before of a stamp that you can't see anymore. And I had to blot out some white paint, and I used a Post-it, and I thought it looked sort of like clouds. So that's kind of the beginnings for the next 2 pages, and we'll see what comes. So thanks so much for watching, and this is Amy Maricle from Maricle Counseling, and you're in my studio.